0 dB. Pause. Stop. Button. Word. Message. Notes. Record. Ute. Combank. WordPress. 90 new items. Reader. Back button. Followed sites. Reader. Back. Reader. Reader. Header. Reader. Streams. Cap S. Main navigate. Notification. Me. Right. Selected. Reader. Right. Me. Tab. Notifications under. Me. Tab. 4 of 5. Notification. Log out. Word. Help. Notificate. App set. Account. Mic. Me. Me. Niche. Add MDJ85. My profile. Button. Account settings. App settings. Notification settings. Help and support. WordPress.com. Main navigation. Selected. Right. Reader. Tab. My site. Selected. My sites. Technology. Button. Main. Selected. Reader. Tech. Sport. Politics. Reader. Street. Follow. Discover. Search. My like. Saved posts. My likes. Button. Add a tag. Art. Book. News. Photo. Politics. Tech. Main navigate. Selected. Reader. Right. Tag. Me. Tag. Me. Head. Michelle. Add MDJ85. My profile. Account settings. App settings. Notifications. Help and support. WordPress.com. Account. Log out. Main navigate. Reader. My sites. Tab. 1 of 5. Reader. Right. My sites. View site. External. Settings. People. Sharing. Media. But. Switch. My life as a blind. MDJ85. Stats. Activity. Plan. Published. Site pages. Blog posts. Media. Button. Blog posts. Button. Blog post. My life as a blog. Button. Select. Drafts. Scheduled. But trashed. Search. The 10th of August, 2019. 11. 1 hour ago. Button. Relief. 22 hours ago. Private. Button. My new barcode scanner update. The 10th of July 2019.
Oh, it doesn't, oh well, I hate the layout of this new app. It doesn't give you a excerpt view where it tells you the title, then it tells you a bit of the post, and then you can double tap on it to read the rest of it. That's weird.
But migrate off. Rose. Main navigation. Button. Rose 81 to 8. The 25th. Button. The 25th of July, 2018. 30.
Okay.
Rose 90. Button. The 21st of May, 2018. Rose 106. Trial Braille display. The 14th of March, 2018.
Right.
Rose 100. Button. The 4th of January, 2018. Rose 1. Button. Rose 156 to 160 of 1. Button. Troy says hi. Rose 1. Button. Search. Button. The 10th of August, 2019. 19. Rose 59 to 60.
You know what I hate about these apps? And the WordPress app is really fucked. The new layout is absolutely horrible. I hate the new update. When you're going down the pages, it immediately goes straight up to the top of the page again. And you're straight back at the first post at the top of the page. And I'm like, what's the point in using this app when you can't even get around it? You can't even navigate it.
Button. Much better. Headings. Heading not found. Button. Much better. The 22nd of August 2018.
See, I'm back at 2018, and I spent 3 minutes going down the pages down to 2014, and it just went back up to the top. Like, I can't even use this stupid crappy app. And the website's even worse. I'm starting to think that I'm better off just deleting this blog entirely, because I find it better to use YouTube than it is to do writing. As much as I like writing, I do prefer video logging over writing, because YouTube is just more stable. WordPress is becoming more YouTube is becoming more unstable the more they update it. You know?
Rose 90 to 95 of 2. Button. Rose 101 to 106. Button. Anzac Day, the 25th of April 2018.
See, I'm not even anywhere near where I want to be. You know, it's stupid.
Rose 168. Rose 109. Button. The 16th of October 2015. Rose 230 button. 2014 in review. The 3rd of January 2015.
There we go.
Rose 200 button. Mobility Expo. The 27th. Rose 316 button. Rose button. The 23rd of December 2013.
Okay.
Rose 356 to 360 of 360. Rose 300 button. Main map me right reader selected in progress.
Right. I
am slowly turning into a lazy vegetable. The 7th of September 2013.
Right.
Main map me reader selected. My son in progress. Living the good life. The 11th of July to Living the good life. The 11th of July 2013.
Right.
Main nav me reader selected in progress. Windy and cool. The 13th of May 2013. Windy and cool. The 13th of May 2013.
Okay, I'm going to go down further.
Main nav me right reader selected. My in progress.
I want to reminisce about that.
Progress. The 14th of March 2013.
Oh.
Rose button. Button. Appointments. The 14th of February 2013.
Okay.
Button. Plans down the drain. The 14th of February 2013. Button.
Just want to check something.
Alert. View. Button.
View.
Blog posts. View. Share. Menu. Heading level 3. N. Search. My life as a blind person. This is my life. / appointment. I went to Jill's place tonight. She checked some letters I took out of the mail this afternoon. One of them is about my procedures next week. Sounds like I'll be in for a flogging for sure, but let's hope the doctors get me the right combinations of medicine to help me through this. Next Tuesday I have to be at the hospital at 1 p.m. I've got to sort out my admission stuff and pre-anesthesia consultation. At 3:30, I have my ultrasound. I don't feel too concerned about that in a way. I think my eye is just painful because of the calcium and possibly glaucoma. My only concern is reacting to the contrast, sedative medications, etc. Maybe I should ask them to give me the highest possible safe dose of codeine? That'll be easy enough for me to deal with, since I'm used to the side effects, and they're not severe. My greedy drinking and eating till I vomit because of feeling so hungry and thirsty is a severe thing, but it's not a reaction as such. It's more like I get totally stupid. Because I lose my conscience a fair bit when I take the stuff. I guess that could be considered a severe side effect, but hey, half of that side effect is me being a fucker. The codeine doesn't make me eat too much or too fast. I happen to choose that one. Okay, it might change my feelings a bit, but I don't have to follow through with reacting to them without any regard for what will actually happen. It'd be different if my eating too much was purely accidental, or me spewing up was something that happens out of nowhere, no matter what I do. But with codeine, there's really not much excuse for it. I could say that nightmares when I'm asleep are a different story, but at least I can wake up and not spew and spew and spew, and continue to react badly, and feel rotten, and this, and that. At least I feel fine, and I don't have nightmares or flashbacks every time I go to sleep after taking Panadine Forte. So codeine it is, whether the dickhead medical people like it or not. I'm at least not as unpredictable as I possibly am with Endome, Tramadol and other pieces of shit. Even though I still like the Tramadol, codeine is just better for my hollow brain. After my ultrasound, I don't know if I'll be kept in overnight. The next day I have my day procedure. That is, considering that nothing goes wrong. It is right now considered a day surgery, where I can go home later in the day. But if I'm in too much pain, react badly to the anesthetic, develop other side effects that are severe enough to keep me in, once I'm up and moving around, then it means I'm stuck there. But hopefully with more medications, I shouldn't develop other side effects when the anesthetic starts wearing off. I reckon Zofran is to blame for me spewing up a lot if you ask me. It sometimes works really well, but if I take it at other times, I get even worse. In fact, most antiemetics do that to me. They work good and then they don't work at all, instead making my vomiting issues twice as bad. The hospital might as well go with the old-fashioned IV fluids every day while I vomit for a week, because that's what the antiemetic crappy drugs are doing to me anyway. These doctors seem to forget that if I'm given something that's only reserved for people who are about to take their last breath tonight or tomorrow, it's not as though I can ever get addicted to it because I won't take it every day. I'd rather take hospice-grade medicines and not vomit, or possibly vomit very little, than vomit on and off constantly for a few hours when it's really not necessary. Believe me, if I've still got Panadine Forte left over next week, I'm bringing it along because if I vomit a lot, I'm gonna take it no matter what anyone says. At least I'll drink no matter how horrible my throwing up episodes are, or how bad, or bloody, or whatever. The codeine will make me thirsty enough to put up with drinking any amount of water just to quench it. I can't stand drinking after I vomit unless I already feel like I'm about to die of thirst. That wonderful 60 milligrams dose of codeine forces the issue long before it's a reality. I'd never die of dehydration from vomiting if I take Panadine Forte every time I have to put up with a bug. I'd be far too thirsty from the medication to care about how much I could or could not hold down. And I'll have a don't give a fuck state that will feel wonderful until tomorrow, when real life runs me over like a train. As much as my wonderful doctors hate me medicating my problems to such possibilities of denial, I like to create a reason to deny issues sometimes because it's the best thing for me to sleep through some trouble I don't actually need to know about. I'm not saying that if I'm in no pain that I can suddenly swallow 2 codeine pills because I'm having a bad day. But if my pain is causing me a lot more trouble, why not put myself down for 6 hours and get through the train wreck of a day peacefully? Let's worry about cleaning up my mess of a life later. Let's just keep the emotional state from going off the rails first. Then later it'll be easier to fix the mess I've made. Supposedly if I don't know I'm spewing up, I'll probably choke on it or find myself in a bit of a mess later. But I couldn't care less because I don't need to know about it. No other explanation needed. Who cares if I choke? I won't know that till I'm dead or I've got some dickhead talking down to me like I've been asleep for a week. And the mess? Well, let's just say that if I don't know what happened, then it didn't happen. Panadeine Forte is good though. It's really gentle to the liver if you ask me. On Tuesday I'm gonna pack my overnight bag and put the laptop in it so if I need to update this blog that night or sooner, I can. I'll also keep my phone charged up so I can call or text people. I'm going to be playing computer games all night and pretty much all day. I'll have the surgery, and hopefully go home that afternoon. Then I'll keep playing computer games just to keep my mind off things. I need next week to be over and done with already. Seriously, this entry wasn't gonna be long, but it has turned into half a book. I guess I need to quickly edit and post so I can crash for the night. I need to wake up at 6 in the morning so I can start my day early. All this sleeping in all day crap is getting to me now. I need to be awake during the day and asleep at night, except for occasionally staying up and if I'm in severe pain the next day. Let's hope I'm okay for getting ready for a walk so I can buy some stuff at the shops. I need to get some apricot nectar and some Nurofen. I'll also buy Tim Tams and possibly ice cream. I'm gonna need a fair bit of junk food for next week, in case I'm too sick and need to force feed myself. At least I'll keep eating the junk food no matter how much I spew up. I especially need Coke. Seriously, when I was in the ER a couple of months ago, I nearly suffocated myself to stop myself from spewing up for good, until the nurse forced me to stop and gave me the Zofran. It started miraculously working after 10 minutes and guess what happened? I drank the other half of my 600 ml Coke. I then ate a couple of dried apricots. I got a taste aversion to the apricots which lasted until a few weeks ago, but I never disliked Coke. I'll buy the apricot nectar and Nurofen tomorrow and the Coke can wait till another day, because I don't want to be weighed down with groceries. I'm going to finish this entry now. I'll let everyone know what's happening when I find out more about next week's stuff. If only I had the internet working on my phone so I could update via Twitter. Share this. Heading level 3.
That was back in 2014 when I didn't have an internet on my, I think it was the iPhone, where I couldn't use the internet yet, and I don't know why, if I just didn't know how to use the internet or if the internet just wasn't working. And at the time of my ranting about the way the codeine was reacting, causing interactions and that, I never knew that some of it was due to an allergy. And I found that out a few weeks later, about a couple of months later. I didn't realise that codeine could cause a lot of problems. I was just expecting that I would spew up because, you know, I get greedy and hungry and eat until I'm feeling like, oh, yuck. And then I'm, you know, have a dry mouth, so I might drink a lot more water or whatever. But, you know, then to find out in April of 2013 that I shouldn't be taking any more codeine, I think, well, what's the point, you know? And then last year, 2018, last year, I took one of those, I think it was a 15 milligram codeine Panadeine Extra, just to see if one of them would work better when I was at a different doctor's clinic to the one I'm at now, and it didn't change the side effect. I still felt really queasy and horrible in that. And the next afternoon when the doctor didn't assess me properly and didn't refer me on to further medical treatment for my teeth, didn't refer me back to the dentist or anything, you know, like they're supposed to do. They're meant to, like, they're meant to say, hey, you're in too much pain and you're sick, let's get you all this other medical attention that you need because you've just had surgery. It might be a waste of time, but you're better off wasting time than getting really sick. I would have gone, yeah, true, that's what everyone says, okay, fine. But this doctor didn't do any of that. And then I was suicidal at the time. See, my suicidal tendencies when I'm really sick isn't psychotic, where the police need to come and control me. Mine is mine is more like, if I'm going to die, I might as well just die anyway. So I'll just reject whatever offer of medical attention that, is offered next. Or if I'm sent home because the doctor didn't know what they were doing or they were really nasty, whatever the case, hey, I'm not even going to put any effort into referring myself to more medical attention. I just hope that I will die if I get sicker and my body doesn't cope without medical care. That's good. That's how I want it. I don't want to live anyway. And, if it's also dependent on, I'll just keep taking painkillers every day until I get really sick, and then I won't get any medical attention for it. I won't tell anyone, I'll just shorten my life. But yeah, I was like that back then, and it was intentional that I didn't get medical help when I went home from the doctor. The neighbour, I lied to I sort of told the truth. I said to him that I was okay, but then I lied. I said, oh no, I'll be right, I'll just lie down. But I never told him once that I needed medical help, and that never gave him any inkling of concern that I needed more help. And I thought to myself, if I get dehydrated this time, I don't want to be rescued. So I didn't really care. If I survive and I don't get too dehydrated and I do live on my own, without a doctor's intervention, that means I was meant to survive anyway. It's nobody playing God, keeping me alive because they have to keep me alive and I was meant to be dead kind of a story. It wasn't like that. Unfortunately, it took me going through 3 more doctors just to find one who would actually help me properly. A doctor who would help me properly, because one other doctor didn't give a shit about me at all. Another doctor was kind of caring, but was a bit like, didn't, pay enough attention to what I was letting her know about symptoms and whatnot, so she just didn't she didn't listen or try to understand my symptoms properly, and kept on giving me instructions to take medicine that I already had taken in the past. She'd given me instructions after I told her everything that happened in the past with me taking medicine, what worked, what didn't, why I'm worse off now than I was back when some medications worked and some didn't, and now nothing seems to be working. And the doctor, instead of taking that into consideration, she just went, okay, we'll take this and do that. And it's like, I've already done all of that, mate. So she didn't try to help me. She just wanted to put me through everything that I'd already tried and tested. And she tried to put me onto a regime, which was going to make me more sicker anyway, because she wasn't concerned about side effects or medication reactions. She wanted me to suffer from medication side effects rather than take something that would improve my quality of life. It's here, let's fix your symptoms, but if you suffer from side effects, that's fine, whatever. If you get sick in order to stop getting sick from something else, who cares? Like, that's not how I want to live. So then I get another doctor, my current doctor who I'm with today, and he's a bit like, sometimes you might have to deal with getting sick from tablets, sometimes. It depends on why. It depends on why you have to take a tablet that would make you sick in the first place. But he's not all for just get over it. If you take a tablet and you suffer from a bad reaction, just deal with it. He doesn't agree with that. What he does do is an assessment where you take a tablet, and if something really goes wrong, he changes it straight away, or whenever you think you need it changed. And if there is definitely an allergy, he'll say, oh, you can never have that again. If it doesn't work at all, so the effect that it's meant to have doesn't occur because your body doesn't respond to it, then he will say you can't have that again. And if you just get sick and it's going to be short-lived and the reaction won't be for more than, say, a week or two, it depends on what type of drug it is. It can be a while, it can be less time. Then he's good about letting you know how to handle it and what to do if it continues past this time or that date or whatever. And so some things you have to put up with getting sick from it for a while before it starts working properly, and other times you might stay sick for a long time and have to change that tablet eventually. If it doesn't become more tolerable, then it means it's an intolerance issue rather than an allergy. So then the assessment has to be made to either lower the dose or just tolerate what the effect is, or if it's too much, then don't have it again. It's like an assessment basis thing. And I find the doctor does a pretty good job of it. Pretty good job. And I've still got him today. And I don't know if the pharmacists really understand how much the doctors helped me out so far, because they're like, oh, you're in here for this and that. It's like, oh God, man, I'm not bloody sick as today. I probably have a cold, but I'm not like really, really sick. I'm not like excessively crook. And yeah, trying to tell some of these people that I'm only in here to keep up with the script, and whatever. And then they're like, do we do this and that with the tablets? It's like, no, don't do anything. Just make sure that the tablets are separate, so that way I know which ones I've got. Anyway, at this time of writing this post, I did not realise that codeine was definitely the cause of a severe reaction. So until then, I kept on taking it until April of 2013, when the doctor had to get me off it and transfer me to another opiate, transition me onto another opiate. I don't know what's going to happen when I wake up from an eye operation one day when it occurs. I really don't know what is going to happen. I honestly have no idea. Anyway, on to the next blog.
My life as a blind person. Back button. Blog posts. Heading. Icon post view card. Button. Blog. Icon post view card. Button. Button. Icon post view card. Icon post view card.
What this says.
Blog post. Icon post button. Selected. Published. Drafts. Schedule. Trashed. Search. Search. The 10th of August, 2019. Night. Search.
10th of
Search
August.
field.
How do I go back to...
Main navig. Me. Right. Selected. In progress. Blog. I've been browsing the net for ages and now there's nothing else of interest for me to read. So I decided I'd write a blog. Search. The 10th of August, 2019. 11.
There we go.
I sat around for most of today. I did a couple of audio recordings and drank a lot of flavored drinks. My stupid throat thing is giving me hell. 2 hours ago. Middle dot.
Okay.
Me. Edit. Button. Rows 4 to 6. Rows 7 to 8 of 100. Rows 11 to 12 of. Rows 13 to 15 of 100. Main. Me. Right. Reader. Selected. In progress. Main navigation. In progress. Main navigate. In progress. My day is going. Edit. But. View. More. Be careful who you trust. Nothing much happened on Saturday. So the weekend was pretty good going. Until last night, that is. All I can really say is, never say it won't happen. The 31st of August 2015. Middle dot. Michelle.
Okay.
Edit. Button. Edit. View. More. My blog post disappeared. Short entry. I stuffed up blog while I was writing, so here's a summary of my entry. Ordered 2 packs of Next Good instead of 1 pack. Explain. Edit. View. More. Another day. I'm using the laptop to write. I guess now that I've got the phone working properly. Main. Me. Right. Reader. Selected. In progress. I feel like a starved animal here. Edit.
This is what I hate about this blog, is when I go back out of the blog post, I then literally have to, go, like, scroll all the way back down to where I was bloody a few minutes ago.
Rows 244. View. But. Main nav. Reader. Selected. In progress. Edit. But. Plodding along. I slept in fairly late today. I got up, had breakfast and then came to my room to sit in front of the computer. I was looking up stuff about dentists. The 24th of May 2014. Middle dot. Michelle.
Okay, there we go.
Rows 200. Rows. Edit. View. But. More. Winter and sunshine. Main navigation. Me. Right. Reader. Selected. In progress. Main navigation. In progress. Edit. Button. View. More. Warning. Please don't read if you find this blog offensive. I'm doing this blog on the laptop. I've been mucking around with iTunes for a good hour now, but Jaws isn't reading all the stuff in it. What? The 6th of December 2013. Middle dot. Michelle.
6th of December. Oh, okay. See, in December of 2013, I was doing a lot better, and heaps better. Fuck.
Rows 300 and rows 300. Edit. View. Button. Rows 300. Edit. View. More. I figure I'd write an entry before getting a cab to the shops. Rows 300. Rows 300. Edit. View. More. I haven't done much today. I was gonna go for a walk, but it was way too hot, so I got a cab turn from the shops. I freaked out because I thought the 28th of September 2013. Middle dot. Rows 300. Rows. Edit. More. Button. Rows 3. Edit. View. More. Button. Rows 400. Edit. More. Button. Rows 400 and view. More. But. Some good videos. Ellipsis. Again. Okay. Here's a view. More. Entertainment and live. This is what happened. More. Edit. Button. Edit. View. More. Jaws upgrade. Right. After I. More. Edit. Button. View. But. More. Button. The 6th of August, 2013. 10. Rows 400. Rows 400 and rows 435 to 436 or 440. Edit. Button. View. More. This is a good blog. http://gigadogs. Rows 450. Edit. View. More. Laying around. I've been playing around with the laptop for most of the day. I was meant to go for a walk this morning, but I didn't go. Same with this afternoon. The 17th of June 2013. Middle dot. Rows 400 and rows 400. More. Button. Enjoy. 20 most shocking unsolved crimes. Rows 400. Edit. View. Time to myself. My day went mostly alright. I took Panamax because I started feeling feverish a few hours ago. I've been very flu-y on and off lately. I'm hoping. The 21st of May 2013. Middle dot. Michelle. Rows 400. Rows 400. Edit. View. More. Windy and cool. I'm sitting out the back again. I have been since a good 2 hours ago. More. Well. Ellipsis. Okay. I've noticed something since yesterday. That something was different about me. For the first time in like 8 months, I was able to lie flat on. The 5th of May 2013. Middle dot. Michelle. Edit. View. But. View.
Okay, so on the 15th of May 2013, I discovered that so 8 months earlier, that would have been October, November, December, January, February, March. Since September of it was way longer than that. Actually, at some point in 2012, I think it started in July, or was it earlier? June. Somewhere around May or June, I had this really bad eye dystonia thing where my face would really screw up. And it really was playing up a lot. And this was before I had eye procedures started on my eye to fix it a bit more. It looks like the left eye is going to do the same thing soon enough. And I'll probably be told all of this bullshit stuff about how, oh well, you can't have codeine and morphine, but you have to have something for pain. Oh well, can you put up with getting sick for a few days because you probably won't need to have another eye procedure done for a long time? It will just be a once off, so can you put up with getting sick for a few days? Yeah, sure, con me into thinking that one eye procedure will be done and in a few days I won't be spewing up from painkillers. Okay. And you'll say that until I need another eye procedure, and then the doctor will say, I'm sorry, we weren't expecting that you would need another eye treatment. Sometimes it fails and you'll need more painkillers again. I'll be like, no, I don't think so. Anyway, here's what this blog says about me at this time.
Okay. I've noticed something. Heading level 1. Visited. Link. Article. This is my life. Loading. Share this. Email. Loading. Ellipsis.
Loading.
The 5th of May, 2013. Visited. Leave a reply. Link. Heading. Link. Okay. Heading level 1. Visited. Link. Okay. I've noticed something since yesterday. That something was different about me. For the first time in like 8 months, I was able to lie flat on my back without one damn problem with my face scrunching up. The doctors were really concerned about it, and I said that this had been happening since my eye started playing up on me really bad last year. Of course they still ran an egg on me while I was getting my eye reconstructed just to be definitely sure about things. Oh well, they've got to do what they've got to do. Now, I'm writing my blog, flat on my back, eyes not squinting constantly and with no sudden horrible spasms disfiguring my face and making me look like I'm having a fit. Well, it's amazing. I didn't think this day would come. It did yesterday morning when I woke up and discovered this. And it's so nice. Share this. Email. Link. Loading.
At the
Ellipsis.
time, that was only a very short blog because I didn't have much to say at that particular moment. But at least it tells me that I'm turning the corner.
This is my life as a blog. Search. Heading level 3. End. Navigate. This is my life. My life as a search. Text. Head. Search. / Link. End. Heading left. / Link. / Safari. Address. 10%. mdj85wordpress.com. This site is marked 1. List stuff. This site is marked private by its owner. If you would like to view it, you'll need 2 things. 1. List start. A WordPress.com account. Don't register here. Link. 2. Permission from the site owner. If you already have both of these, great. Login here. Link. Left arrow back to WordPress.com. Back. Button.
Oh, I know what that is too. I made my blog posts private. So now I have to log into my own blog using my own bloody credentials and allowing myself to get into my own fucking blog site. Oh my God. So that stalkers can't fucking follow me. Jesus. Okay.
Preview.
No, get out
Address.
of Safari.
Combat. WordPress. Amazon. WordPress.
Go back in there.
WordPress. Blog post. View. Share. Menu. Heading level 3. End. Search. Text feed. My life as a blind person. This is my life. Okay. Share. Email. Loading. The 5th of May.
There.
Leave a reply. Preview. Next. Link.
Previous or
End.
next?
Navigate. Comment moderation. Next.
Next.
Link. Next. Link. Next doc. Safari. Address. mdj85wordpress.com. Secure and validated connection.
Nope.
Word messages. WhatsApp. Combank. WordPress. 90 new WordPress. Blog posts. Back button. Heading level 3.
So
End.
I can't
Navigation.
even read my next post without actually fucking going into Safari. Like, what's wrong with this WordPress app? What is seriously wrong with it? All I'm trying to do is use the app to read posts, and yet it won't let me without actually going into the website. Like, why can't we view all of the posts using the app? That's what the app is there for. So you don't have to use the website. God, these apps are fucking stupid. Here, let's give you an app to use, but we'll still make you use Safari. It's like, well, don't build up an app if you're going to expect us to use Safari still. Far out.
So, okay. Look, the lever up. Previous. Loading. Email. Link. Share this. Heading level. Okay. Well, heading level 1.
Okay.
Visit. My life as.
Oh, I'm back at the top of the page.
Icon post view card. Button. Selected. Published. Drafts. Scheduled. Button. Drafts.
What's in my draft
Selected.
folder?
So you don't have any draft posts.
I wouldn't, would I?
Selected. Published. Button.
Oh, dear.
Selected. Published. So the 10th of August, 2019. Search field.
Okay, I'm going to type in
Quick nav off.
2013.
Search field is editing. Search.
2013.
Insertion point at start. Search
Okay.
field is editing. Search. Character mode. Insertion point at start. 2013. Search field. Quick. Cancel. But main navigation. Selected. My sites. 2000. Make read. Right. Me. Read. Cancel.
Why?
Button. Trashed. Search. The 10th of August. Search. Quick nav off. Search field is editing. Search. Character mode. 3.
Search.
2013. Search field.
That'll help me a lot better.
Quick. Cancel. Main reader. Cancel. Main navigation.
Why?
Selected. My sites. The 7th of August. 2013. 19. 3. Main. Read. Button. The 6th. Reader. Tab. Select. But. The 16th of January. 2013. 19. 34. The 16th of January 2013. Button. The 1st of publish. Cancel. The 2nd of September 2013. 22. 53. The 2nd of September 2013. 22. 53. Publish. Cancel. Button. Publish. Heading. Button. The 1st of September. Publish. Cancel. 2013. Search. Cancel. Publish. Heading. The 2nd of September 2013. 22.
Yeah, but it only
53.
goes to the
The 2nd of September 2013.
2013. That's really weird.
Button. The 1st of September. Button. The 7th of August. Button. The 6th of August. The 30th of July. 2013. 8:45. The 29th of July. The 20th of June. The 17th of May. 2013.
Wow.
The 30th of March. The 10th of March. 2000. The 8th of March. The 26th of January. 2013. 12:6. The 26th of January 2013. But. The 8th of March.
The 8th of
2000.
March.
But. The 26th of January. The 8th of March. The 10th of March. The 30th of March. 2000. The 17th of May. 2013. 9:43. But. The 30th of March. 2000. Button.
Don't believe this.
2013. 2000. Heading not found. Quick nav off. Search field is edit 3. 3 1 0. Quick cancel. Cancel.
I'm just going to do a check.
My life as a
myself.
blind person. Blog icon. More button. Rows 4 to 6 of 40. Rows 11. Rows 15 to rows 7. Rows 19 to 20. Rows 21 to 23 of 40. Rows 20. Rows 28 to 20. Selected. In progress. Edit button. Edit button. Edit button. Rows 52 to 53 of 80. Edit button. Main reader selected. In progress. Edit button. Rows 80. Rows 90 to 92 of 120. Main reader selected. In progress.
I do reckon that when I
The
do
23rd of January
searches,
2018.
when I do searches, I don't believe that I get all of the posts that I was looking for. I don't believe that I got every single post from 2013.
Rows 120, rows 127 to 100, rows 100, rows 135 to 100, and rows 100.
And here's where I'm planning on saying that I'm keeping my blog private until such time that I can explain in more detail later, but I'm keeping this blog private until such time that I am no longer renting here. But I'll explain later.
View button. Rows 100. Rows 150. Rows 100 and rows. Edit. View more button. Rows 3. View, definitely keeping this blog. I ended up deleting 2 blog sites that didn't work out. Rows 19 to rows 20. Rows 27.
See, it jumped up to the top of the page. I don't think that this blog reminiscing like I think is really going to work. So
WordPress.
yeah, that didn't work.
IT apps.
Didn't really work at all.
Recorder HQ.
Didn't work.
Recorder HQ. Settings.
And
button. Stop. Button.
I can't actually go into my blog site without logging in because I privatised it, so now I can't use my own, I can't get into my own blog site because it's secured. I literally have to log into my own blog site. And there's a number of reasons why I have to keep it privatised. So yeah, I can't make it public at the moment. So yeah, damn. Okay, well I'm just going to stop this recording because reminiscing through my blog isn't working like I would like to think it does, but it does not, because the WordPress app is broken and doesn't let me scroll properly. Fucking thing.